When it comes to reality television, few stars spark more conversation than 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda. Known for her fiery personality, unapologetic beauty routines, and headline-making drama, Jasmine has always lived life out loud. But after a recent Instagram post showing off a jaw-dropping, push present, a luxury Audi from her new partner Matt Brannis, fans couldn't help but wonder, who is Matt, and what exactly does he do for a living? It turns out Jasmine had the answer ready, and it was more calculated than most people expected. A lavish gift that raised eyebrows. Jasmine's social media has always been a mix of glamour, vulnerability, and controversy. But her recent post featuring a sleek, high-end Audi gifted to her by Matt Brannis was enough to reignite speculation about how she funds her luxurious lifestyle, especially after a past filled with financial tension with ex-husband Gino Palazzolo. The post was classic Jasmine, full of filtered perfection and a beaming smile as she stood beside her new car, cradling baby Matilda. The caption, "Push present from my king 2 hearts #blessed #bossbabe #love." It didn't take long for fans to start asking questions. What does Matt do for work? One follower commented bluntly. And in an unusual move, especially for someone as private about finances as Jasmine has been in the past, she replied. He flips cars and owns a towing company, Jasmine wrote. A calculated reveal. To the average viewer, this might seem like a throwaway detail, but in the world of 90 Day Fiancé, where money, jobs, and power dynamics often take center stage, this was a strategic reveal. Jasmine didn't just want to show off the car, she wanted to validate it. By disclosing Matt's profession, Jasmine was sending a message loud and clear: this isn't a fantasy. Her new man is a business-savvy, hard-working individual who has no problem spoiling her. It's a subtle clap back to the critics who have long accused her of being a gold digger or overly dependent on men for her lifestyle. And perhaps more importantly, it draws a distinct contrast between Matt and Gino. Gino versus Matt. A tale of two providers. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé will remember Jasmine's tumultuous relationship with Gino Palazzolo. Their dynamic was often defined by one major point of tension: money. Gino, known for his penny-pinching ways and practical, some might say outdated, outlook on relationships, often clashed with Jasmine's desire for a more elevated lifestyle. Whether it was arguments over cosmetic surgery, shopping sprees, or even day-to-day expenses, Jasmine constantly found herself defending her needs, or compromising them, in the name of keeping the peace with Gino. In a now infamous episode, Gino announced he had quit his job to spend more time with Jasmine, which only fueled her anxiety about financial instability. So when Jasmine began showcasing a new relationship, one with luxury cars, gifts, and no apparent hesitation around money, fans were quick to notice the shift. But many also doubted whether it was real. Jasmine's confirmation of Matt's profession was clearly meant to solidify the narrative she's now trying to write, that she's no longer just a reality TV star navigating a difficult romance. She's in a relationship with a successful businessman, someone who not only supports her lifestyle but celebrates it. The business behind the glam. Flipping cars and owning a towing company may not be as flashy as a tech startup or an influencer empire, but it's a lucrative and steady profession, especially in states like Florida where car turnover is high and towing businesses thrive. By publicly revealing that Matt has his own business, Jasmine adds credibility to their extravagant lifestyle. She's no longer just the woman receiving, she's the woman who chose wisely. It paints her not as someone who lucked out, but as someone who finally found a partner on her level, emotionally and financially. And in today's influencer-driven world, optics are everything. Social media is a weapon, and a shield. Jasmine has mastered the art of social media, both as a marketing tool and a narrative shield. For years, she's faced criticism for her openness about plastic surgery, her intense personality, and her fluctuating relationships. But she's always found ways to spin the narrative in her favor. By sharing the details of Matt's job now, she's preempting the inevitable backlash. She knows what the comments sections are going to say. She knows the trolls will accuse her of hopping from one wallet to another. But instead of waiting for the criticism to mount, Jasmine is meeting it head-on. This isn't just about defending Matt, it's about defending herself. The long game, rebranding Jasmine. Let's be clear, Jasmine is no longer just a reality TV contestant. She's a brand. She's a fitness influencer, a beauty advocate, and now, the glamorous partner of a successful business owner. Every post she makes, every caption she writes, feeds into that brand. By aligning herself with a hard-working man who owns a business, Jasmine is rebranding herself as a power couple partner, not just a controversial TV figure. It's no longer about the drama with Gino. It's about building a future with Matt. And she wants her fans to know that. The subtle shade toward Gino. Although Jasmine didn't mention Gino by name when discussing Matt's job, fans of the show couldn't help but draw comparisons. The timing is just too perfect. After years of tension over Gino's unwillingness to meet Jasmine's lifestyle needs, and his financial insecurity, Jasmine now appears to be in a relationship where that's no longer a concern. Some might call it growth. Others might call it calculated. Either way, Jasmine's new chapter feels like a response to everything she lacked in her previous relationship. And while she may not be shading Gino outright, the message is clear: Matt is everything Gino wasn't. Is this the real deal? Of course, with every new twist in Jasmine's story, fans ask, is this genuine, or just another reality TV plot? That's the double-edged sword of fame. Jasmine's every move is scrutinized, her intentions questioned. But for now, she seems happier, and more confident, than she's ever been. And if Matt's job truly supports the lifestyle she's always wanted, then perhaps this relationship has the solid foundation her previous one never did. Final thoughts. Jasmine's strategic transparency. In a world where reality stars often blur the lines between fact and fiction, Jasmine's decision to publicly share Matt's profession is surprisingly grounded. It's a reminder that, behind the filters and hashtags, real life still happens. Businesses are run. Babies are born, careers are maintained. But it's also a sharp move, a flex, a subtle, I told you so, to everyone who doubted her. Jasmine isn't just living her best life, she's making sure everyone knows she earned it, and that her partner did too. Whether it's a calculated PR move or a genuine moment of pride, one thing is certain: Jasmine knows exactly what she's doing. And she's not afraid to flip the script, or the narrative, one luxury car at a time.